Hi guys. So with D23 around the corner, we thought we should do our X-Men dream casting before hopefully any X-Men casting reveals are made later this week. Fingers crossed. So we've come up with our own dream casting, similar to the one we've done for Fantastic Four, which you guys should definitely check out. So I'll leave a card up above for you to have a look at. But yeah, we're going to get straight into this. But before we do, please do give this video a like and subscribe. So I think let's start off with Professor X, Charles Xavier. I mean, he made the X-Men, so he's a very important character. Grace, do you want to say who it is?
Yeah, so we've been thinking Mark Strong, who most people probably know him from Shazam or Cruella, and we think this guy would probably definitely do it. I mean, he's got the bald hair already, and he looks like a father figure, so I think...
Sorry, he's already got the bald hair. Sorry, the way you said that.
No, but I think, like, from looking here, and I think he just looks like a very good, like just a good guy we will all trust, like we will put faith in, and I think he'd be perfect for it.
Yeah, I've seen him as a villain, so that's great because he can't be always Mr. Nice Guy.
No.
So I've seen him as a friend, in Cruella and the Kingsman, and I think he's perfect. Like he literally looks like Professor X. I think before that I was thinking Stanley Tucci, but I really think Mark Strong is definitely perfect for Charles Xavier, Professor X. Wolverine.
Yeah.
So Grace is a little unsettled about this one. Is that fair to say?
Because I mean,
She
Hugh
loves Hugh
Jackman will
Jackman.
always be my Wolverine, but let's go ahead for the sake of this video.
So I quite like everybody's idea of having Taron Egerton as Wolverine. I've seen some of the fan art, and I think he looks absolutely brilliant. I like him. He seems like a really good guy, and I've seen him in Kingsman. Also seen him in Sing. They're not really visually seen him, but
no, but
but yeah, I think it'd be perfect. And Grace is, because Grace can't have Hugh Jackman, so she's
I'm
come
on
up
the
with
edge.
someone
I'm on
else
the
instead.
edge.
So who have you come up with, Grace, instead?
So we've been thinking of Scott Eastwood, who most people know him from The Longest Ride or Wrath of Man, sorry, and yeah, this recent one called Dangerous. Haven't seen that, but I look at some fan art of him as Wolverine, and he looks okay. He's not too bad, because I think to be the Wolverine, you need to have that aggressive, like the animal instinct, the violence in, and at the same time, you have to be like a good friend, because the Wolverine is a good member. He's
Very loyal.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Eastwood has like kind of like look, and I've seen a few videos of him. He's a good actor, so I think he might make could be a good Logan.
Yeah. So there's a bit of a war. I'm Taron Egerton. She's Scott Eastwood. Who do you guys agree with for Wolverine? Let us know down below, because he's like a big guy, even though he's not the main character for me for the X-Men. But for a lot of people, when they think of the X-Men, it's Wolverine. Anyway, moving on to Cyclops. This is someone who I came up with. I've seen him and stuff, and so I was like, he'd be perfect. And no one's spoken about him before in any connection, from my knowledge, for any Marvel roles or anything. So he's really out there. But hopefully, you guys see what I see, and Grace saw it. So hopefully, someone else will see it as well. So yeah, Grace, do you want to reveal it, or should I?
So you reveal it. It was your idea.
Okay. I'm thinking Robbie Amell. You guys might have heard of him from Upload or Scooby Doo. He did. So you got the 2002 live action. You got those two pairs, and then you got the one where they are a bit more younger. I can't remember what the movies are called, but he was Fred in that. And I just feel like he'd make a really good Cyclops. I don't know.
I could see it.
See it.
No, I could just see it. If you just picture him wearing normal sunglasses, then you can see him like with it. He looks quite actually good because we just see him like he's got like short, straight hair, and just put some glasses on, then he'd be perfect. He's perfect for the role. I think he'd be good. Good choice, Emily.
Thank you. So yeah, and for his partner, Jean Grey, Grace came up with this one. So go for it, Grace.
I just tried to search up like good actresses who have natural like red hair or ginger hair because I mean perfect it would be natural. So the one actress I found was Galadriel Steinman. I think that's how you even Steinman. Sorry, my pronunciation. But yeah, I think she'd be quite good. I've looked at some bit. I actually remember seeing her once when I was little. It was a Ben 10 live action film, and she played Gwen, and she was alright. It wasn't the best film, but it was okay. I like action film, but yeah, I think she'd be quite good. I mean, I think. And just look at her now, and I just think she'd be the type of person who would be a very compassionate and very good member of the X-Men. And I also think she'd be very confident, very strong. She'd be powerful. I can see that. I can see that in the actress.
Yeah. I mean, there were some really hard ones that we struggled with to cast, but
yeah.
She looks like she's got that sort of face, like it's quite a caring face, but someone who could also cause a lot of damage because
someone who could pick a fight.
Is deadly.
Yeah,
like, she is absolutely. Yeah, so I think she's perfect. I haven't seen Galadriel in any movies or shows to my knowledge anyway. Like who knows? She's probably been in something and I completely missed it. But I think it should be perfect. She looks perfect and.
Yeah,
I've never heard of her before in my life, so someone new would be great. So Storm, I think this one was also Grace's idea. This is a bit of a hard one because we had a lot of ideas and we wanted to get the age right because we wanted to make sure that they were all within late 20s to early 30s around that age. So
it was quite difficult during that time because we were struggling about like. Do we want someone older, someone younger? It was quite hard depending on like what film idea the future X-Men film was gonna base on. So so for this one we thought of Kiki Lang, I think that's how you Lane. Now I actually seen her in The Old Guard for the first time, and she was brilliant. She was a great actress. And then I saw her again in Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers film. And yeah, she's good. She's young, she's spirited. I think she'd be a great Storm. But I think like she'll also take a different approach to Storm as well, because Storm is meant to be like a very mother-like. She's very protective of the team. She's very she's always looking out for everyone. So I think she'd be quite good for this. I think Kiki would be a perfect fit because I think she's got the look, she's got the style, she's a great young actress. I think she's sort of new, so I think it would be perfect.
Yeah, I'm having a look at her like all the stuff she's worked on, and there's barely anything. So she's definitely quite new to stage. She was in Chicago Med. I can't remember the episode, but yeah, I quite like her. I feel like again, just same with Jean. Like we need someone not someone that we're so familiar with, someone who will just be able to like branch out. And the next two were the hardest ones that we had to cast. In fact, we didn't even cast one of them because it was just a bit too hard. Grace does have an idea, but I literally just can't think of anybody. So the next one is Gambit. The main problem was that he's got to have a Cajun accent because that is literally where he's from. That's his roots. So that's quite hard. So I had a look at some of the ideas that people had, like some of the people what people wanted the actor to play Gambit should be and all of that, but it was too hard and
it was really
couldn't
hard.
figure out anybody. So if you guys have an idea, I think this is one that
Yeah.
you should leave down below, because Channing Tatum was actually going to play Gambit one stage, but it's a bit too late for that now. So yeah, so Grace's idea, go for it.
Yeah. To be honest, when I first watched the X-Men TV show, I always thought Gambit had a French accent because he keeps saying "Cherie" or something. I don't know. It just came to my mind. I just think of and I don't know why. I thought if Gambit has to be a guy who's quite flirty, quite charming, quite cunning as well, and I don't know why, but I thought of Jordan Fisher because I thought he's quite alright, and I thought he's done a few like acting like films, and he's quite I can see him quite like a flutter. I don't know. It was just quite like a small idea of mine because I could see him try to flirt around with Rogue or something, just try to get her attention. And I could see that. I could see like Jordan trying to like make some moves or something. I don't know, just flirt a bit. And for Rogue as well, yeah, it was so hard. We had an idea first, but then we switched from like one actress to another. It was difficult.
Yeah. So this was Grace's idea. Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah.
Loads of people have been saying she's going to play the Invisible Woman, Susan Storm, but Grace, why should she play Rogue? Give your pitch.
Okay, I seen in Lady Bird and in Little Woman, and I can see she's a little like a little spy. She can be feisty. She can be so outgoing, and I think that's what we need for Rogue. Rogue is a fearsome woman. She's powerful, and she doesn't need a man. She can just fight her own battles, and I think Salon can definitely do this. I could see her, and I don't mind if she dyed her hair or anything just to match her role, because that's fine. She dyed her hair a lot for any films, but I think she can definitely do this. I think she'd be a great fit for Rogue.
Yeah, I can see it, but I sort of had an idea. I remember texting Grace one day, and I was like, "Oh, how about her?" So I was thinking Daisy Ridley. I think she's in something Star Wars related. I don't know. I've just seen her in in like an interview, and I was like, whoa. She has, because like Grace said, I just think that Saoirse looks a bit too. She doesn't look too fierce to me, but I think Daisy looks quite fierce. Like she could be someone because we see both sides to Rogue. We see her as, like Grace said, like a fierce woman. Someone who's so strong and everything, but we also see her like so vulnerable as well, because she suffers a lot because she's very different. She can't get close.
She can't touch anyone.
The number one issue I had with this one was because she has to have a southern accent. So it was like,
we've been looking through many actresses who can do a southern accent or who have one. It was.
Yeah,
bloody hell, so
you know, if it was like 20 years ago, Reese Witherspoon could have done it because he's from the South. But but yeah, moving on to Beast. I have to say, I really loved Beast in the animated series, so I want to see him done really well. And I think the person we have selected is amazing. He's an amazing choice. Go for it, Grace.
Yeah. So Colin Firth. Okay, everybody knows, and he's a very popular actor, probably one of the best in the UK at the moment. And the reason why is because he looks like not I don't want to say he looks like me, but I just feel like he looks smart. He's I mean, I don't know, it's just the way he we can just see him. He's like a mentor. You could just see him as like someone who's loyal to like Professor X. He's like a good friend. I can just hear him speaking out, like defending the X-Men. I think Colin would be great. Besides the glasses, I think he can make out like a very good. I'm just saying he looks.
We're really going for the attributes, aren't we? First, the bold hair. And then
No, I just don't know how to describe it for Colin. I can just see him. He's perfect for it. He's like, he just looked like he's a very intellectual man. Like, despite like if he looks like a blue beast, I just think he'll bring out like the voice of intelligence into the group. He'll bring out wisdom into the team, and I could see Colin doing that.
Yeah, exactly. I think the word intellect is key because he's a scientist, but he's also very knowledgeable. I mean, at least from the animated series, I don't know. I don't know if it's more comic accurate than the movies, which I think they probably are. But like he's always like repeating like lines from books and poems and stuff.
He's very poetic, isn't he?
I can see Colin delivering those lines, and I feel like he'd be perfect. Because I mean, I think he would just stay as like the beast. Like he wouldn't like be human. So
no,
it would just be voice work, I think, at the end of the day. And I think he could do that. And I really do like the actor as well. Like he's an amazing actor.
Oh yeah, he's been in great films.
Yeah. Right, Jubilee.
Grace? This has been quite the toughest one we have. Just been difficult trying to find the right actress, because we actually found one. I thought I found one would be perfect. Like, she fits with the Asian background. She's young. She fit with the right age. And then I found out she's actually played Jubilee in like X-Men, Apocalypse and all that. And I'm like, damn. For this one, I've thought of Ashley Liao. Sorry again, I'm not very good at pronouncing names, but I can see Ashley, like, she's young, she's gorgeous. I think she looks like someone who's very I don't know, just very outgoing, and I think that's what we need for Jubilee. Like, Jubilee's been she was lost when we first met her in the X-Men series. Like, she was lost, she was confused about her powers, and then she found her home in the X-Men. And I think Ashley would be good at portraying this Jubilee on the live action film, in the live action film.
I absolutely loved Jubilee in the animated series, and I thought she was an amazing character, especially her relationship with just everybody, like all of the different X-Men, like Professor X. They've got that really good like father-daughter sort of bond. And then with Storm, like, she's her mother, and then Wolverine is like the cranky old uncle. Like, I love that. So I'd really love to see Jubilee in the MCU.
The next one, we did have an idea for Magneto, and then we sort of switched at the last minute, only because we thought of this other actor who actually was better than the last one, I think. So this one is Christopher Waltz. So people know him. He's basically been like every villain in most films. He's been a villain in James Bond, in don't know what else, but he's basically been a villain for most of his film career. And I can see him being Magneto, because like, for Magneto, despite doing a lot of violence in society, he actually gives out a good reason, trying for mutants to stand up against predators. And I could see Christopher doing like that. He's gonna like portray a strong, powerful character, and I think he'd be quite good. Like, he's got like a very calm voice that can easily switch to like a very tight and powerful voice that can bring out a very intense speech, like, to mutants and humans, that can like strike fears in their hearts. Just, I could see him doing that. I could see him like just causing chaos.
Oh, I absolutely love Magneto. I feel like I
Yeah.
could do like anyway, we're not talking about my love for Magneto. But yeah, I really do need someone who would play the character really well, and I don't think I've seen anything he's been in. Probably have again, but
Mm.
he looks great, and I think he'd be a great fit. I mean, I can't remember who we thought of before, but I definitely remember at that moment when we chose, I was like, yes, this is our guy.
Mm.
We've got him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we had a few other choices as well that, popped up since then. So Grace brought up
Mm.
Jason Isaacs. Isaacs? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Jason Isaac. Yeah.
yeah.
I
So,
thought he was really good.
yeah, I've seen him in the Scooby Doo stuff. Like, there's been a few stuff that he's voiced stuff in. And I've mostly seen him in the OA, which I watched, which I wouldn't recommend. I would sort of recommend, but anyway, we're not talking about that. But yeah, he was really scary in that. He played a really really scary villain in that. So yeah, I mean Magneto's not really a villain in my eyes. I mean he sort of is, but. Anyway, we're not talking about that. But yeah, I think he'd be perfect for the role. So Grace, why
Mm.
why did you think of Jason?
Jason. I mean, again, I just see like when I think of like Jason, I think of like he's done some villain roles, but he's also some um like non-villain roles. And I just think comparing the two, because like you said, you don't see Magneto as a villain in your eyes. So I just
Oh,
think if we have like an actor who has done some like who has played some villains, but also can approach can portray this character in a more sensitive way, like not as so violent, but shows a little bit sinister in a way. I think but either one of them could do, but I could see Christopher doing that more. Just, it's just got he's this. The character just needs to be like not fully villain like Thanos, just like someone who can be understandable and relatable.
yeah. So my choice afterwards, which I couldn't believe I hadn't thought about, is someone who, if you've watched Once Upon a Time, you might be familiar with. I was thinking of the guy who plays Rumpel, Robert
Mm.
Carlyle. I feel like he'd be perfect. Actually, I might even say he might be even better than Christoph.
Really?
Yeah, I really do like the actor. I feel like we've seen him in his villain side, but we've also seen him at his softer side. We see him at two sides in Once Upon a Time, and I feel like he could play the role really well of Magneto. I don't know. I feel like Magneto was probably the easiest cast for us. We've had so many ideas where like for everybody else it's literally
Oh,
been
so
one or
many.
two, but Magneto we've had a lot. But yeah, so Robert for me and Christoph for Grace, which is fair enough.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah. You
moving
guys
on
tell us which
to
one you prefer. Uh,
Mystique. Um,
yeah. So this one, I thought this could be someone who we'll probably all love to see is Anne Hathaway. So the reason why I just think she's gorgeous and she can be mysterious, and I think I've seen Anne Hathaway in films where she can be sly and cunning, and I think this actress perfect for Mystique. I mean, she ah. I mean, I love Anne Hathaway from the beginning, from um, The Devil's Wears Prada to Hustle or Ocean's 8, and I could just see like Anne can be, she could be like stunning in Mystique. I mean, I don't care about the makeup. I could just see her like being like she can be sly and cunning as a fox, but she can be very and she can be smart and manipulative. I like master planning because it's not just Magneto who's a villain. It's also Mystique, like sometimes, but just saying, just sometimes. So I could see Anne like portraying this character really good, like really well in the film if she's gets it on, but I think she'd be perfect.
yeah, I absolutely love Anne Hathaway. I think she's an amazing actress, an amazing person as well. loads of movies I've seen. I've seen the ones that Grace has listed. Also, Princess Diaries, Ella Enchanted. There's been so much stuff. I feel like she was amazing actress. Like she's done so many different stuff. So yeah, I feel like she could play Mystique. But then I thought of someone else.
Who?
So this is a woman who I heard was going to play perhaps Susan Storm in Invisible Woman, and as soon as I heard that, I was like, no, I can't see her playing Susan. I can see her playing Mystique. So I'm talking about Vanessa Kirby. You might have known her from Mission Impossible. She's going to be in the next one coming out next year. I think it's next year. Coming out whenever, who knows. But yeah, I just saw her face and I was like, oh, she has such a dangerous look in her eyes. And I was like, she looks perfect. She looks like as if she could play a really good Mystique. And I don't think she's as well known as Anne Hathaway. So we could also have that sort of like that not so well known actress playing Mystique. So yeah, I mean, either way is fine with me. But I quite like the idea of having Vanessa.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Vanessa as well. But I was just thinking, I remember Anne Hathaway, who also played Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises, and I just saw her like I'm not sure if she did her own stunts or something, or maybe some parts, but I can see her like being a bit gymnastics, like very flexible in for her character. So I could just see Anne like doing like a few kicks and hits in a fight. I think it should be great in my opinion. But yeah, Vanessa is a good choice as well.
Right, so last one is the son of Mystique, Nightcrawler. So this one was actually my idea. I'll take credit for this one. Well, actually, I can't take credit for it because it was actually Stranger Things, so perhaps Stranger Things should take credit. But yeah, as soon as I saw him playing Wagner, I was like, whoa. I know Wagner was a villain, and Nightcrawler is far from being a villain. But I was just like, I felt like he'd be perfect. So I'm talking about Jamie Campbell Bower. I thought he'd be absolutely perfect. And I don't know. I just saw him and I was like, Nightcrawler.
That's him. Yeah, I could see him. Like if you just make him like make his skin blue and make his hair dark blue, then you could see it. Because I can. Like, he looks like he looks friendly. He looks like a very I don't know how to put it. He just looks loyal, and that's perfect for Nightcrawler. Like he's meant to be a believer, and I could see him that. I could see Jamie as a. I mean, it's hard to explain why you think these can, but you just know if you can see it, then you know it's right.
Yeah.
And when Emily told me this character, I wasn't 100%. I was like 80%, but I'm thinking I'm 100% now. I could see him as Nightcrawler.
I'm like his agent or something here. But yeah, no, that's the end of our X-Men casting, sadly. I mean, there's so many other X-Men characters, but you know, we only did a couple.
We only did like the main ones, really. Yeah. Right, guys, thank you so much for watching our dream casting for Marvel's X-Men. If you guys have any opinions about which actor or actress could play any character, let us know down in the comments down below. It will be really great if we hear your opinions, your thoughts. And before you leave, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Stay updated with our other videos. And like Emily said, check out our dream casting for the Fantastic Four, and leave a comment there as well. Check out our reviews, reactions, games, pranks, the whole lot. And check our website, talks information about us, the Debate Hut, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. And please subscribe. It would mean a lot to us. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.